Hello governors, we are back. Wanaka Vlogs episode 2 or video 2. We're back with your two favorite people, Manma and Mana. And today for our first exercise, it's 10:30 and we are going on a walk, a very beautiful walk, picturesque walk. JS Sync and walks are synonymous in this world. I don't like using that title, that's a bit weird. So we're going to go for this one. I'll show you the best parts. It's very picturesque, very beautiful. So Ma wanted to take Imogen here whilst we're here because she's not done it before. So we'll get walking. I'll get showing you some stuff, some cool views, you know, a little bit of a nature shots, I don't know. And you'll hear back from me later. It's New Year's Eve. Got some things happening this afternoon. Dinner's on. So yeah, whoa, I nearly fell down myself. I'll give you some recaps of some of the activities I was doing in between the first episode and this one here. So obviously the first day was the wineries. That was awesome, but I got real sunburn. I had some terrible tan lines on my arms. Next day, I think it was a relatively nothing day, but we went to the beach in the afternoon, went for a swim, which was really, really lovely. Water was cold, but it was the lake's deep, which means it's very nice to swim off the beach because you're not walking on sharp rocks for ages. That was cool afternoon there. And yesterday I played golf with my dad's mate, who's actually my ex-boss, who just recently resigned. We went and played 9 holes at a local golf course, and I've not played golf since, I don't know, February this year. And I was basically reset back to beginner levels because that's what I am. I'm a beginner, but it was good fun. I won 2 of the holes, which is awesome. But I also knocked up a 13 on a par 5, which is tough. Yeah, so that was good. And then speckled in between that is basically just ticking off every pub and brewery that there is in Wanaka, because that's, again, what we do. We do wineries, we do breweries, we do lunches, we do dinners, and then we chuck in a little bit of exercise to make ourselves feel better. But yep, that's my little vlog to this point. New Year's Eve today, as I mentioned. We get some nice scenic shots of this river soon. We're walking the edge of the river, the Clotha River. I think that's what it's called, which feeds into Lake Wanaka, or feeds out of it. I'm not actually sure which way the water goes. No, it feeds out of Lake Wanaka, that's right. So I'm just doing that walk. There's some real beautiful scenery. Take some photos, show you what I mean. This is where we are. Look at that warm, beautiful blues water. The girl's taking a selfie. I'm gonna have to jump in the selfie because that's how it works. Yeah, it's pretty pretty. Once again, I've been caught on a track with mud and my white shoes. Oh, look at those pegs. I'm a fool. I'm gonna have to traverse this as carefully as possible. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. On the tree stump. Over here, see that? I'm gonna jump from here to there, bound over there. Ready? Ooh. I'm sick. Without risking alienating a great portion of my followers, cyclists suck. Look how small this track is. It's one way in, one way out, and these blimmin' cyclists come pumping through on your right, and I'm like, show what I'm here. Sorry, I don't speak crudely like that, but just really annoying. Just, why do you need to bike on this little path? Barely big enough for 2 of me. Anyway, lots of river. I think the problem is there used to be a lot more shore just down here. But because the river's so high and the lake's so high, basically there's nowhere for me to go down and walk and get those good views. So, might be a bit average, but we'll have to just figure it out. When I see an opportunity, I'll take it on. We just had a deep family conversation on this walk, so yeah, I've been a little bit sidetracked, but there we go. This is one for the lookouts. Look at that, that is just a lovely little river. A lovely riverscape. Look, Mum's taking photos of me, taking video. There's an animal in here. I can hear it. Oh, birds. You can't see them very well. Can't see them, they're just birds. Not gonna grab them because I'm with Peter again. You know what happened last time I tried to pick up an animal. Okay, we've almost finished this walk, and I've really not shown you much. Some more river. It's been the beautiful the beauty, because the leaves aren't turning color. So no, this is beautiful, Mum. Oh, sorry, Mum. Yep, I'm gonna show the people the view in a minute. There we go. That's basically the end of the walk, just over there. So it's pretty good. I'll get Mum to send me some photos that she took last time. I actually have some photos too, and I'll pop them in and we can edit them, and you can see what the walk could have looked like if it was autumn and the changing of the color. Yeah, so I think we're meeting Dad for a coffee at Pembroke Patisserie in Albert Town, and that'll be delicious because I've had no coffee today. Absolutely starving. Well, not starving, sorry. Absolutely craving a coffee hit, a caffeine hit. There we go. A walk almost done. Let's wrap this bad boy up. Okay, we're back in residential, out of nature. Pembroke Patisserie just behind me over there. Let's grab a coffee. The queue's probably going to be way backed up out the door, real far.
It has a lot of stuff inside.
So we might be here for like an hour or two. And then it's the lunchtime slot, so we better get home for that. I've been taken to a Diddy party again, and he's had his way with me on these brews. $7.50. Damn, it's really hot. $7.50 for a brew is not a good price. It is extortionate. It is. Well, they're just taking advantage of all the rich people who come down for their holidays. Not saying that we're rich, because we've been coming down since it was not a rich place, but $7.50 for one coffee. It's actually disgusting. Oh, you have to come towards me when I call you, silly dog. No, stop. Lunch slot is upon us, and look what Munners has made. I don't know, what is it, Munners? Explain your dish.
Rocket with tomato, cherries, grilled nectarines, mozzarella, which should be burrata, but they didn't have any, and then dressing with and some parsley and basil, and then dressing is olive oil, red wine vinegar, salt and pepper, onion, garlic, and oregano.
Wow, that was a big description. I didn't realize there'd be that many things in it, but oh, here meat's coming out. That's gonna be a fabulous lunch. I'll never normally do a running post, but I had nothing to do. I'm trying to run each day, so it's warm. Go for this run, have a swim at the beach. Dad will pick me up, and guess what? Another brewery. I think probably 2Ks. Oh, I'm unfit, so unfit. That's 4Ks. Nice view. The sun is hot, so hot. I think my spot is probably 500 meters to a K away. It'd be nice to clock 5Ks. I needed a break, an excuse to talk to you. All right, let's finish this and get a dip. Okay, I did make my 5Ks, I swear. Look at this picture, boom, 5K. I did do it, I just forgot to actually wrap up my little Coro, because when I got there, I saw Dad and Bo pulling up, and I just said hello to them and got into the water. The water was awesome. The swim was in that location that you will see in the first video where we were walking the dog on that beach. The water was beautiful. It's actually really hot. The run was really hard. I need to work on my fitness. Now we have just popped down to a brewery. Okay, so this is brewery number 3 for the trip. 3, it's called Rhyme and Reason. It's quite nice. It's quite busy. It's just over there. Really hard to tell what it looks like, but I'll go and take you in. All right, we're on the pre-New Year's drinks. Dad has purchased a couple months back a bottle of Patron, the world's greatest tequila. Well, it's not, but it's expensive. Now, I used to try and drink tequila straight. A couple years back, I tried it, but I was drinking Jueve Grueso, whatever the cheapest one you can find in the bottle store was, and it was foul, but I persevered, and I used to always laugh because I'd ask people if they wanted a stiffy. So we're gonna pour a stiff, just, you have it stiff, just on ice. Well, that's neat, but you know what I'm saying. So Dad's gonna pour a stiffy and we're gonna give it a taste test. Let's have a look at the bottle.
Look at that. Wrapped in that.
Patron. All right, well, it's a little fancy sealed. Smells quite nice. Doesn't smell super alcohol-y. They weren't full enough, so we're going for a bit extra. Okay, the Patron. Cheers. Yep, smooth.
Drinkable.
Very drinkable. Incredibly drinkable.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
It is.
It's nice.
Has yours got bits in it?
No, I think so.
Oh, got little brown bits? Or is that just from the ice? Maybe. Who knows where that's from?
Could be wrong.
I don't know if it's one of those ones with a little bit of, you know, stuff in there. All right, well, that was pretty good.
Yep. Frost.
Frost, whatever
As they
that
say in
means.
Germany.
Oh, in Germany.
Yeah.
So I have a sip,
Yeah.
sip on that. New Year's Eve fit. Got the jeans. I would normally wear boots, but I'm not bringing all my clothes on a holiday. The shoes, Reebok. The jeans, Nudie jeans. The shirt, Ruka. The watch, Bolivar, which you will see in an upcoming video. It's a new purchase. The vibe is on. Ooh, that was cringe. Yuck. But that's my dinner fit. And maybe have some drinks in town afterwards. Poof. So now it's just drinks time. Ignore the head of my beer. That's terrible. And this is it, Prees for dinner. And that's 2025 coming to a wrap. But yep, I'll show you the restaurant from the outside. I'll put my phone away and enjoy the evening. 2, 1. Happy New Year from me to my followers. Look, let's just finish it there. Watch the first installment here, click that one. Subscribe to me down there. And hope you have a great New Year's. All right, goodbye.